esto? ¿Qué? What?
Wait, what the fuck? That's my stick!
What?
If you're listening...
You paid for this love, Nicole.
What?
Rachel. Rachel was... your sister. Now I remember.
O sea que el padre de Nicole se aprovechó. Ah, escaleras no dan miedo. Escaleras que no dan miedo. Hola. Oh, hola. Usar.
A few years have passed since I last used this old tape recorder.
¿Quién vivía acá?
I think you were in elementary school. I imagine a testament should start in a poised manner. My dear Nicole, my favorite daughter, etc., etc. Poised, weighty, serious, irrevocable. I prefer asking you how you are. How are you, Nikki? You're probably tired. I can imagine. At this point of your journey, the marks and voices of this old hotel will have already whispered all their secrets. You've always been good at solving puzzles. In this, you surely resemble more your mother than me. Irving has always been convinced that you, only you, could surmount the fear and suffering that
No
exuded
entiendo
from
cuál
these
es la intención
hallways.
del padre y Irving.
We tried.
¿Quién quiere que haga?
We waited. We were terrified. We studied. We listened. We listened to her.
What? O sea que Rachel no se suicidó,
But
sino que
all
la
the love
tenía
in the world
encerrado, ¿o qué?
wasn't enough to decipher those muted vowels, those wide open eyes, those
No entiendo
tears
nada.
of light. In your time and space, in the here and now, I will no longer be with you. But it doesn't matter. Trust me, it doesn't. I have a new theory, Nikki. Love is and remains. It is in the wood you stand on, in the walls that keep up this hotel,
Who are you
in the
talking
air
about?
we breathe.
¿De qué estás hablando?
And sometimes it hates. It hates those who didn't allow it, those who cast it aside with indifference, and those who can't recognize it. Stars still emanate their light, even after collapsing, right? There's a lot of light here. There's light in death. I want to
No
free
entiendo.
myself of all this
No
darkness.
puedo entender yo todavía.
I can no longer see the stars. I'm tired of surviving in this.
O sea que el padre se
So-
suicidó.
How are you, Nikki? I'm good. Figure out what Rachel was saying, Nikki. She's here.
What? ¿Cómo que hace? O sea que Rachel está en modo fantasma acá. Asesina. ¿Cómo que asesina? ¿Yo soy la mala? ¡Ay, qué bonito esquema! Esquema no, bocetos, nada que ver. Máquina de escribir. Rachel, ¿estás aquí? Te invoco. Se dibujaba. Oh no. Gato, gato. Recoger. ¿De qué llave agarrado? What? ¿Se abrió algo? Ranking. Rachel, Leonard. Ay, ¿qué es ese ruido? Dentro del coche de Claire. ¡Ah, cierto! Es la llave de mi coche. ¡Vamos! ¡A mi auto! Hola, Joseph. Llegaste súper tarde, pero... ¡Ah! 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 Espera, no importa. No importa, todo está bien. Todo está bien, todo está bien. Todo está bien, todo bien, todo bien.
Hello.
Leonard was a very special man. His soul was big enough to love both you and Rachel.
I knew my father's soul better than anyone.
You were
Ah.
just a jealous kid.
Don't you dare try to make me feel guilty. You don't...
O sea
I
que yo
just
empujé a
want you to get to
Rachel.
the truth.
So why didn't you tell me about the truth?
Tell who? The Nicole who thought eating beans was the worst tragedy and couldn't wait to finish this business and run away, forgetting everything all over again?
You don't know anything about what my mother and I went through.
But you're
What?
different to when you got here. Now you can discover the truth, a truth that otherwise would have destroyed you. I didn't lie to you. I protected you.
O sea que yo sí la maté.
I'm sorry about Rachel. I hated her and I hated my father, but I never wanted it to end like that. I
o sea que
understand
sí.
your pain.
Yo la maté.
Maybe better than anyone.
O sea que lo que dijo Sej tiene razón.
Betrayal, shame, death.
Claro. Capaz
My
que
family was destroyed. Just
ella
like yours.
descubrió que Rachel estaba
How
embarazada
much
del
longer
padre
does this pain have to last?
y le
It'll
empujó
be over soon.
o algo así.
What else is there to know?
You want the truth. Well, I can't give it to you. I've already given you everything I could. Now you have to tie the pieces together.
What does that mean?
Exacto,
Your
¿qué
father always
significa?
said we are the sum of the people we take with us, and you abandoned these people. Here, in this place.
Enough riddles, Irving. I'm
I'm
tired.
tired.
Me, too. You're the only one who can give a finale to this story. It's time you open the last door.
La última puerta. ¿Esta? ¡Ah! ¿What? Coche. ¿Qué agarré? Una manta. Pensé que era un muerto. ¿Qué tengo que hacer ahora? ¿Qué hay en esta manta? Lávala, lávala, lávala. Ok, tengo que ir a la washing machine. Washing machine. ¿Por dónde estaba la washing machine? Pero esta es la boiler room. La caldera. ¿Por acá? Sí, esta era la lavadora. ¿Usar? ¿Me dejas usar uno? ¿Me dejas? ¿Cómo lo lavo? Ahí está. Ah, no voy a usar la washing machine, la voy a lavar a mano. Oh no. ¿Y de qué me sirve lavar esta manta? What? Ahí está el coso de el aparato.
How could I have forgotten?
¿Qué pasó?
I saw everything. I was there. All the pieces were in front of my eyes.
A kid's eyes.
It was the same night as the hockey game in Missoula. Reverend Foster was so busy with the preparations of the meals for the giving to the poor at the Timberline Church. And my mother,
Lleno de sangre.
Claire, said that we would get back from the game in time for the distribution. She convinced my father to help the Reverend, and he'd come with his whole family. You and Rachel.
Yeah. I remember it like it was yesterday.
I couldn't find my stick. I panicked and I went down to the garage. Claire was there, red in the face. Her look.
Her look?
It was just a fleeting feeling. That's why I erased it from my memory. I had to erase it, understand?
What was in her look?
¿Quién era
It
Claire?
just wasn't her.
Mi mamá, creo, ¿no?
It was like a frightful creature. A disturbed, dangerous animal. I've never seen her like that before or after.
Ah, el sonido.
Not even on her deathbed. And then she put her hands on her hips, exhausted.
Sí, sí,
She
Claire
smiled.
es la madre.
And there she was again, my
Hay
mom.
letras en el agua. What the fuck?
But
No.
it must have just been the impression of a moment. I had the finals against Cold Springs High awaiting me. I climbed in the car, throwing my bag into the back seat. My hockey stick was there. Claire said she'd cleaned it.
Claro,
cleaned
mi
it.
mamá mató a Rachel porque Rachel estaba embarazada. Ahora entiendo.
I don't...
Ahora entiendo. Ahora
Go
todo tiene más
on.
sentido. Ay, Dios mío.
We got there on time and I played. Best game of my life. And the last. Claire was on the bleachers encouraging me and cheering.
Recién ahora me deja
And then
moverme.
I lost sight of her. For 2 whole periods, I think. And later, when I asked, she said she'd moved because Marty O'Donegal's father was getting on her nerves. But it wasn't true.
Just enough time to go back to the car.
Don't say it. Irving, don't say it. Don't say a thing. I don't...
Ah, no llores. Acéptalo. Acepta que
I
tu mamá...
traveled all the way with Rachel's body and
¡Ay,
the baby
no!
she carried inside of her
No.
in the trunk, rolled in the
Súper
blanket.
turbio que haga eso.
Oh my God! She killed Rachel.
Thank you, Nikki.
A todo esto, ¿dónde está la Lewin? Lewin.
You've had your revenge. I hope all this gives you the peace you were looking for.
I wanted you to help me uncover the truth.
Ok.
You're saying you didn't know that Claire...
I was only a kid. Plus, she never wanted me to get to the bottom of it.
What?
Rachel is
¿Está acá?
here?
Tendré que encontrar su,
You know,
su cuerpo.
I
Botas
think she's still
misteriosas.
protecting me.
Oh.
But I'm grown up now. Now, we can all be reunited at last.
What?
What?
Wait, where are you going?
¿Se va a matar?
Listen, we can work things out. What happened is terrible, but all the main players in this story are dead. Get it? Dead.
Claro.
We are
La
still
madre ya
alive.
está
We're
muerta,
alive.
la
Me,
Rachel también
you,
está
we
muerta.
didn't do anything.
That's exactly what we did wrong, Nicole. We didn't do anything.
Bueno, pero ya pasó. Irwin ya está muerto. No hay nada que hacer.
Beautiful here. Rachel told me about it so many times, but
¿Dónde estás?
What? Irving, where are you?
¿Dónde estás?
it's white as far as the eye can see.
En el
Beyond the
Overlook.
mountains.
Espérate.
You
Oh,
left
no?
the hotel? But it's too cold.
Oh no.
You'll die out there. Irving,
Irving.
please.
I've lived in the dark for years. You freed me. And
¿Dónde
now
estaba
I
el
can
Overlook?
finally rest in the light.
No.
I can go back
No te mueras.
to her.
Don't go. You
¿Dónde estaba
can't.
el Overlook?
Don't leave me too. We have our drink.
It's not a goodbye, my tough, pragmatic, stubborn Nikki. We'll meet again. Another time. Beyond
Ay,
this
no.
horizon of events.
No, así no es como funciona la
Everything
reencarnación, Irving.
Is
Irving. Irving.
Irving.
El padre está muerto.
I don't want to stay alone here. Everything seems to be becoming dark.
Me voy a hacer
I'm
bolita en mi habitación.
I'm...
¿Cuál es el ruido?
Rachel,
Creo que escucho las campanitas.
is that you?
A ver. Uy, ¿qué pasó? Tiré un TP al auto. Porque tengo el coso en la mano, qué asco. Contesta el teléfono. Contéstalo. A ver. What?
Yes?
¿Quién me habla?
It's me, Jenkins, the attorney. Finally, I can get through. You don't know how many times I've tried. I can't hear you. The connection's bad. How are you? I was really worried about the storm.
I'm good.
¿Por qué está eso en la ventana?
You sure you got...
Listen,
Porque tengo un caño
I don't
atravesado
want to
por la
sell the hotel
ventana.
anymore.
What? Damned interference. I didn't catch you. What'd you say?
I don't want to sell the hotel anymore. You've been really nice. Your job is done. Thanks.
Oh, well, I see. Well, you're the owner, and you got every right to decide. But maybe we should talk about it in person.
Está metiendo los gases tóxicos. ¡Ah, es cierto, Calpis! Es cierto.
And I have to stay here. Forever.
¿Cómo que forever? No, no, Nicole. Claro, está esperando. Es cierto, Calpis, qué inteligente que sos. Qué inteligente. Ay, no, chale. Me quiero ir.
You know, Mom, I was thinking about going to the lake.
No, ahora está pensando
Remember
en
when we went
liquidar.
with Uncle John last year? Daddy and I started talking about the stars. You can't see them during the day.
No.
But
Y ya
they're
veo que el
always
Irving
there.
no se había matado en
You feel
realidad.
like it? I would
Y lo
so
hizo para
like
que ella se mate sola.
it. And we can have dinner at Doc Smith's diner on the bank. Rachel and Irving could come with us? What do you think? It would be so nice to be all together.
Ah,
Mom, Dad, it would be so nice.
no. No puede ser. Ay. Radio. Vamos a escuchar música mientras morimos. Ay, no hay nada. Qué aburrido. ¿Equipo?
Wait. I did all that you asked me.
Panel. Me estoy matando. No sé cómo funcionan los autos.
Anger shouldn't rule our life. You said that. I'm scared.
Oh, shit.
I don't want
Oh.
It's
Oh.
dark. I can't see the light.
Pero no digas eso como si te... Ah. Oh, shit. ¿Qué hago? ¿Qué? ¡Ah, no me deja pausar el juego! ¡Me mato! ¡Oh, me mato! No, no me mato. El suicidio no es la opción. ¿Apagar? ¡Apagalo! Apaga. ¿Lo apagué? Ay, sí. Ah.
I'll stay here with you, Daddy. Mom, we'll bring back the Timberline to its fortune together. We will be happy again, all together. Yes. Like a whole family. No more anger. Just love.
¿Viví? ¿Terminó? ¡Terminó! ¡No me maté! ¡Muy bien! Les hago un resumen si no entendieron la historia. Pues... Está bonita la música. Bueno, teníamos que el padre de Nicole, o sea, Nicole es la protagonista, ¿no? Entonces el padre de Nicole embaraza a Rachel. Y Rachel era que iba a la misma escuela que Nicole. Y Nicole estaba celosa de Rachel, pero nada más. Y tenía 16 años. Y Rachel se queda embarazada del padre de Nicole. Y la madre de Nicole, Claire, se entera. Y se entera, y como se entera, lo mata a Rachel. Y pues eso no fue suicidio. La mató. Y Nicole, como que sabía que la madre había matado a Rachel, pero pues decidió no darle bola. O sea, como que sabía, pero no sabía. Como que ignoró el tema. Y eso. ¡Wow!
3, 2, 1, go!
Chao, 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 chao. Los quiero mucho. TKM. Chao, chao.